White meat and chicken eggs contain special proteins, vitamins, and minerals that greatly benefit the human body in many ways. For young children, they help in faster brain development. For pregnant mothers, they assist in the development of healthy babies. This is one of the reasons Stanley Mwaura, a poultry farmer in Thogoto, decided to rear a variety of birds such as chicken, ducks, turkeys, doves, and pigeons. In this week's episode of Poultry Farming, we will discuss how a farmer can rear a variety of birds and make a decent profit. Stanley began rearing birds as a hobby alongside his job as an electrical engineer. He decided to turn his hobby into a full-time business when he received his first profit.
I'm a farmer, a poultry farmer. I do different types of birds. I have chicken, I have ducks, turkeys, doves, pigeons, and they are kienyeji chicken from that original species. And I started it as a hobby because I started with 50 chicken, which I was introduced to by a friend of mine, which were Croider type breed. And since then, I was able to sell around 30 of them. That's where my hobby became my business. And I started keeping them. I decided to keep the kienyeji chicken and ornamental birds because I came to love them after visiting different types of farmers, and I came to enjoy the way they are doing. When you see them, you may think they are all the same, but they are different. We have Easter egg layers, which are Araucana. We have a Kuchi breed, and now the kienyeji chicken. We have Bantam. Besides poultry farming, I am an electrical technician. I'm a freelancer.
In this farm nestled on an 8th piece of land, Stanley has the Araucana, crossbreed, and Bantam breeds, a total of 110. He chose these breeds because of the time consumption and market opportunities these breeds have for the growing community of health-conscious people.
If I may do other type of breeds, they may consume my time. I once tried them and they were so much time consuming. They do give very nice eggs. The yolk is very beautiful, pure yellow, because they are outside. They are eating every doo-doo they can find outside. They are eating every green they can see outside. So they produce very beautiful eggs. Even the chick will be very healthy when it is hatched. And that's why I decided to do them. Because I have all the time I want. I eat very sweet meat. I eat very nutritious egg. And apart from that, I have customers who are very much interested in kienyeji chicken. And most of them are referred to me because they know I do kienyeji chicken, and they are very much impressed by them.
The first breed that Stanley has is the Araucana breed. The Araucana breed is famous for its beauty and ability to lay colored eggs. It is considered a dual-purpose breed, which means it is suitable for eggs, production, and meat. The Araucana is also a very good mother. However, its rate of egg production is quite low compared to layers. While layers may lay up to at least 7 eggs per week, Araucana tend to lay 4 eggs per week. On an average, the Araucana roosters weigh about 2.7 to 3.2 kilograms and hens weigh about 2.3 to 2.7 kilograms. They have tufts and do not have a tailbone. They also have a pecomb and the facial feathers are thick with a small crest on the head.
Now this one is Araucana. One thing about Araucana, it has some beards, the sideburns for the Araucana. Now that is how you can notice the difference between Araucana and the normal chicken. I have a crossbreed of Araucana and Friso. It may appear more beautiful than the pure Araucana because now The feathers are quite beautiful. Crossbreed of Araucana and Frizo. You see the way it is, very beautiful, with sideburns and a frizzle. So it makes it so beautiful. You may like to keep it, but when you come here, I'll give you this one at 3,000. Not very expensive. It's a pocket-friendly price.
The second breed is the Bantam breed. This breed originated from the jungle fowl, common in Southeast Asia. The Bantams are a docile, pleasant breed with good mothering abilities, and this makes them an excellent starter breed for beginner farmers. Bantams are smaller chickens compared to other breeds. They are, however, very good layers when it comes to quality, not quantity. Compared to the Araucana breed that we have discussed, Bantams lay half the size of a standard egg.
This one is a silky Bantam. Its feathers are very smooth, soft, and it's usually white in color. And the color of this bird is black. When you look inside the feathers, or even after, if you see the face, it's not as these other ones. It's black in color, but the meat, the same, very sweet. I have the Jogo Bantam and the female one. This is the female one. When you look at it, it may seem to be so small, but it's a mother of around 3 rounds of hatching. This one, the way you see it, amenania mara tatu mayai, and she's a very good breeder, the way you see her. And this one is the father. The Jogo's comb is bigger than the hen, and that's why it looks like that. Not very old, around 1 year. Yeah, the way you see it.
When it comes to hatching the various breeds, Stanley has improvised a method that gives him results. In this hatchery, there's no incubator. The breeders are the incubators. Stanley believes that this method is cost-effective and ensures that each chick is hatched in optimum conditions.
This is my hatchery, where I usually keep my chicken when they want to hatch, because I don't have an incubator and I have a pure kienyeji, so I don't need anything when I want to have the chicks. Now here I have a turkey, which I think has chicks. It's sleeping on a duck's eggs. That's what I did, because when it comes to turkey, you can give it chicken eggs, you can give it turkey eggs, even duck's eggs. Right now, it has stayed here for 1 month, since December 29th. Now it has produced the chicks, and these one are ducks. According to the shells, I have ducks. Now when it hatches, it removes the shells and throws them away, and that's what it has done. That's why we can see the shells here, and right now it's very dangerous. It can pick on you, but being the daddy, I can be able to lift it and see what it has. Wow, it has quite a different types of birds. Now I have ducks here. I have ducks and I have turkey. This one is a turkey chick, this one, and these ones are the ducks. The white one, this one is a Peking, and this one are Swedish blue, and also I have the Marad here. But when it grows up, I'll be able to see, to know the difference.
Once they have hatched, Stanley takes great care. He puts them in a pen with a red brooder lamp on at all times to keep the temperature at 92 degrees Fahrenheit. When the chicks have feathered out, he reduces the temperature by 5 degrees per week until they're 6 weeks old. At this time, he also switches their feed from chick starter to grower mash.
Bringing up kienyeji chicken is not so difficult because when they are young, you give them vaccine. After 1 week, you give them Newcastle. The second week, you give them Guboro. And the fourth week, you give them Newcastle. From there, your chicken are very much okay. They are prevented from so many diseases. And at that time, the feed they usually take is a chick mash. You may give them the unga, the mahindi. You mill them, and you give them the young chicks. They grow up knowing about other types of food. And when they get to age of 3, they are able to swallow a whole grain. You may be giving the mother medicine just for prevention, because at that age, most of the time they are enclosed. They may eat the poo-poo in the house, so there is this disease called coccidiosis, and that one usually affects so many chicken, and you give them the right medicine to prevent from such a diseases. The other thing you may prevent them from getting sick, you keep the place they are staying in very clean, because every animal, even human being, we all need somewhere clean so that our environment will be okay and we are away from diseases. The same case to the chicken. You keep them in a clean place and they'll grow up very well. At the age of 3 months, they are able to take the growers mash. And growers mash, they'll go up to 5th month. Because now when they get into 6 months, you introduce them to layers.